Gaffer, it's only been a short time since that draw in Wealdstone on Saturday. How are you feeling?
A point on the road. Unbeaten run continues. That's 13 points from 15. Fourth in the form guide, fourth in the table, a point off the top with 20 new players, a young, hungry group. Tough conditions, and I thought we managed the game really, really well. Created numerous chances. I'm not sure they went toe-to-toe with us. I thought they defended exceptionally well. Made some great blocks. The keeper was outstanding, and we should have won the game. We didn't, credit them. But we move on now to a tough test against Nottingham Forest 21's, who beat Wealdstone away, I think, in this competition. So again, it's going to be a great night, opportunity for players who haven't played many minutes to go and show me and the fans what they can do. But the biggest reflection from the weekend is I've just been to the petrol station on the roundabout for a coffee, and there were 3 fans in there who all said shooting practice this week, Robbie, and they were at the game, and I said, you just got to shoot, haven't we? The amount of times we've got to in the final third just shoot, and I don't care where the ball ends up as long as they are brave enough to shoot. I'm not going to have a go for shooting, so we'll work on that. We'll look at the video. There's so many positives once again from our team, because we're playing some exciting, outstanding, wonderful football.
I think Isaac Moore mentioned it as well, that you're creating the chances, so it's just that simple aspect of just putting them away.
Nearly 80 shots in, or chances in 3 games. And it's going to click at some point. We should have stuck 8 or 9 past Gateshead, the same against Tamworth. We didn't. At the weekend, the game should be done before half time. It wasn't. And we have to find that ruthless streak in us. We have to. We're looking at the results at the weekend. York winning away. Carlisle with a great win last minute. That's what we have to do. We need to find that ruthless, clinical edge if we're to win this league. We have to win at places like Wealdstone. But we didn't. But it's a point on the road.
And looking at tomorrow night, you mentioned that you're going to go strong tomorrow night. Is there still opportunity for the likes of Thomas Conte, Will Merritt in the squad tomorrow?
Because of the nature of the way the squad has been, and the nature of the competition, because it's a competition we've given our best in, it will be an opportunity for the subs who haven't played, for fringe players, and for a couple of youngsters. So again, obviously Luke coming back from an injury, he'll play 90 minutes. Trey needs games, Ryan and Geordie and Kenji. Isaac or Bunks will probably play 45. Nick needs minutes, but Nick will play against Southend, so he needs 45. Doidge needs minutes. Temi will probably start and come off after a couple of minutes, and then Harry Cardwell might feature. Douse needs minutes, but then and Gilly will probably start and come off very early, and Thomas, who's done so well in this competition, will feature. There'll be a youngster on the bench also for great experience, to be like a sponge to watch what the first team players do. So it's an opportunity for players and for us to get my first team squad members up to speed with such a hectic period coming up. So the competition has been beneficial for us massively, and if we can win, we're in the quarterfinals with a chance to progress in the competition.
And it's the overall aim in this competition is to go and win it?
Yeah, every competition we go in, we want to win, but we know Leicester were very good against us. We're unbeaten in the competition. I know they got an extra point for the penalties, but Nottingham Forest will be a huge test. I spoke to Sean Dyche yesterday. I get on well with Dyche. Spoke to him for 10 minutes yesterday on the phone. So, and it's a competition where if we spot a youngster who we think can benefit us and benefit them and their club with a loan, then like we did with Harry Whitwell, then it's a great opportunity for us to assess other players. And already I've spoken to Dyche saying, if we recognise any of your players, can you help us, in the loan market? And he said, yeah. And that's the relationship I have with Premier League managers. I've spoken to 3 or 4 this season who will help us if we spot you know, a young talent, and if they think they're ready, they can loan us their young players. So again, the way we've helped young players from other clubs, I think, is credit to us, the club, the culture we've created. And for all young players, what a place to come and enjoy your football. Because I think the way we're developing young players and bringing young players in from lower to progress is credit to what we're doing as a football club now.
Did everybody come through unscathed from Saturday? No new injury worries?
Yeah, I've got to see Gilly this morning in terms of he was feeling well at half time. Yeah, and other than that, I thought, you know, it was the emotion after the game is quite high because you reflect when you see the stats in terms of how many times you got in the final third. And when I say chances, people automatically think, yeah, you have to score. How have you missed? But it's not that. It's with us. It's been in that final third when you've got a chance to shoot and you're taking the extra touch. We've got so much data on the metrics, and when we take less than 4 touches inside the penalty area, we got more chance of winning. On the weekend, we were taking 5.68 touches every penalty area entry or final third entry. It's too many, and that goes to show when we like that, we don't score as many goals. So again, I'll show the players that this morning. We'll go through the data. Our ball recoveries were really high all over the park. I think one of the highest of the season. That goes to show we're a front-footed, high-pressing side because they try to play out. I thought we pressed extremely well, but inevitably, the word of the week for our fans on the weekend will be shoot. I'm like a fan at times, you know. If I was watching us, you know, in that game, I'd be saying shoot. And I'm the same. I'm not a manager with all the modern technical phrases of half spaces and, you know, all the words which are used now for coaching. I'm an old school manager who says work hard, run more than the opposition, shoot. My messages are quite clear and simple, and I give the players the ultimate freedom in the final third to do what they want, but they have to shoot. And that's the word of the week. Harry, shoot.
Shoot.